All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of streaming Distant Worlds 3. Just to give a little bit of a status update before we get started. So in last week's stream, we found ourselves carried right near Colonia by the fleet carrier because I did not read things well enough, and I ended up not realizing that we were going to be traveling by carrier for the first few weeks before we started the actual exploration. So we ended up near Colonia unintentionally, and we did the Planet of Death challenge. But after that, I decided to make it a challenge for myself to basically survive Distant Worlds 3 without a carrier, just because I prefer doing it that way. So, the waypoint for week 2 here was quite a distance. You know, we were over somewhere in here, and then our waypoint is over here. So it's quite far. I think it was like, what was it, like 27,000 light years? Something like that. And I was not docked on the carrier because I don't want to use carriers. So I'm going there manually. I'm going there in my own ship. So yeah, today we're just going to be doing some plain old traveling, maybe some exploration if we find a good system to scan. I've got the Elite Dangerous Market Connector up on my screen this time. I thought it might provide a little more context. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, I have the Neutron route set up. We're going to travel by Neutron Star, at least for a little bit. We might switch to the in-game plotter a little bit later on, but at least for now, we're going to be using Spanch for our plotter. When I was playing yesterday, because I'm already halfway there, it estimated that I have about 37 jumps left when I'm using the Neutron Highway, which is crazy. I think the fact that the Caspian came out right before Distant Worlds 3 is not remotely a coincidence. And yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, there's the Neutron Star. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving the Caspian so far. It's I was gonna fly the Mandalay originally, but just the Caspian's sheer speed at crossing vast distances via the Neutron Highway is just too good to pass up. So, and I also feel like I prefer flying a large ship typically for exploration because I like carrying tons of things with me. I don't like, you know, being restricted on my internal space. And I was a little bit restricted on the Mandalay. Not that the Mandalay is bad in any sense. I mean, I was completely fine and ready to use the Mandalay before the Caspian was announced. But yeah, we're flying the Caspian this time around. Yeah, this stream this week almost didn't happen because I had a bit of a technical crisis. Oh wait, I selected the wrong thing. I had a bit of a technical crisis with my GPU because my system previously had an RTX 3090 in it that I bought in 2022 for like $800 or something like that. So I got a pretty good price on it. This was, you know, after the mining craze, but before the AI craze, so I was able to actually get a GPU for a decent price. And yeah, and I was really happy with the 3090, which I had primarily for its VRAM capacity. because I edit my videos in DaVinci Resolve, which for high resolution video timelines, DaVinci Resolve likes to use a lot of DaVinci Resolve likes to use a lot of VRAM. So I went for the 3090, even though it was a generation behind at the time, because it had that crazy VRAM capacity of 24 gigabytes. And, you know, 3090 served me well for, you know, 3.5 years. And I had no intentions of replacing it anytime soon, because, you know, the with the market being how it is right now, you know, GPUs, oh man. Getting a consumer GPU in 2026 is not a great experience. And but anyway, I had been having this issue for several months, where my my DaVinci Resolve would freeze up whenever I was working on visual effects stuff in Fusion, whenever I was doing like motion graphics and stuff like that. Whenever I would try to render stuff, my VRAM would fill up. Yeah, 24 gigabytes was not overkill in this case. I did genuinely use all of it. And the VRAM would just fill up, and then once it filled up, it would just freeze. Like my whole computer would become unresponsive. Like I couldn't, like it took 5 minutes just to click on something on the taskbar, you know, or to close Resolve via Task Manager. My computer didn't like hard freeze, but it was just it just became nearly unusable. And anyway, so that was my that was the issue that I was having, where my Resolve would freeze up whenever my VRAM filled up. And I finally had enough, because the issue had been getting worse and worse. And this, you know, this week I finally had enough, and I decided to run a memory test on the GPU, just to see, you know, hey, is this a software problem? You know, is Resolve busted? Is Windows busted? Is, you know, or is there something hardware going on? And turned out it was hardware, because when I ran the when I ran mem test on the 3090, there were a whole bunch of memory errors that came back. So basically, it means this, like, the VRAM was having errors that weren't being recovered from, and so that, you know, that told me, okay, hey, this is hardware, right? And my 3090 was busted. It was broken, and probably the memory errors were what was causing my computer to freeze up when I used too much of the VRAM. And so I decided, okay, you know, I sold the 3090 for cheap on eBay, because you know, someone would use it for parts. Don't worry, I made very clear in the listing that it was having memory errors, and I made sure the buyer knew that I was having, that the card was having memory errors, and that's why I was selling it for well below its market price. And then, so, you know, in the meantime, I installed the old 2080 that I used during Distant Worlds 2, actually. Yeah, the old RTX 2080 that I was on in, you know, prior to 2022. And, is there something worth scanning in this system? Anyway, we'll keep going for now. So anyway,
Frameshift drive charging.
Where was I? Anyway, so I swapped to the 2080, and I was like, okay, you know, I can live with a 2080, you know, until I can justify buying a new GPU. And 2080 gave me even more problems. I still couldn't use DaVinci Resolve. It was even worse. It froze even more readily. And I also couldn't play Elite Dangerous. I would load up the game, and it'd work for a little bit, and then it would just freeze up. It would just freeze up. And, you know, so I was testing out my setup to see, you know, can I still stream on the 2080 if I lower my settings a little bit, which I thought I should be able to do because I streamed Distant Worlds 2 on that GPU. But for some reason, I don't know if that card is just old and it's having issues or what's going on, but for some reason it was not working for me. So this week's stream almost didn't happen because I didn't have the ability just to run Elite Dangerous, and but thankfully my my new GPU, the 5070, arrived a day early, so that's what I'm running now. I'm on the RTX 5070, and yeah, so this stream is now in AV1 instead of H.264, which is neat. Using a different codec, so hopefully the quality will be a little bit better. Quality was pretty good already, I thought, but you can always have a little bit more image quality. Yeah, let me
warning, frameshift
see.
Drive
So
operating beyond safety limits.
so EDMC is telling me I can.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Let's give this system a scan. I've finished telling my story, so let's give this system a scan. Let's see what we can find. Got a high metal content. Bad. Okay, let me close. I forgot to close out of my forgot to close out of my work teams. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the other thing I'm testing that's different this week is I'm using the NVIDIA Broadcast noise reduction to try to filter out some background noise. So let me know how my voice sounds. It's the same mic and everything. It's just I'm feeding it through the denoiser now, or the voice isolator. So let me know if it sounds better or sounds worse. Anyway.
System scan complete.
So we got some good high metal content worlds here. Yeah, so let's give them a check out, and let's see which planet do I want to go to. Let's see if we can find any. Ooh, this planet. This looks real cool. Let's go there first. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Though this isn't, I don't think this is a first discovery, so is it based on the map we discovered it? Yeah, okay, this isn't the first discovery, but still, it might be cool. It doesn't have a first footfall though, so I can get first footfall on this. And we'll see if it has any biological signals. If it does, it might land. So yeah, we're just gonna be cruising through space, near the galactic center today, and we'll reach rendezvous point by the end of the stream, and hopefully we'll find some interesting planets along the way. Yeah, and if there's too much quiet time, I might, try to put on like a challenge or something, or maybe I'll put on distant radio. I don't know. Let's see what this planet has to offer. So it's oh well, this one's not landable. So actually, it's probably a waste for me to. Oh, like I said, it doesn't have a first map, so I could map it maybe. But unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be participating in the races that are happening at Rendezvous Point this weekend. That's okay. there's gonna be lots of other activities to do. I'm looking forward to this Distant Worlds because we're venturing out to a different part of the galaxy. It's not just a straight, basically straight line from the bubble to Beagle Point. So I'm interested to see where we end up going. I know they did say that we will be going to Beagle Point at some point, but it's not our final destination. So, yeah. So we'll wait and see where we end up going. What we got here?
Surface scanned by 50%.
Go.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. And we can, I guess we'll scan the other planets while we're here. See this one's landable, so maybe we'll have some biologicals there. Love the Super Cruise Overdrive. Makes this so much less boring. Just traveling from place to place. Oh yeah, before Distant Worlds 3, I wanted to get like a fully upgraded suit because I hadn't really interacted much with the Odyssey content prior to this. And so for Distant Worlds, since I was gonna just be out and about, out in deep space, I wanted to get like a fully upgraded suit, and I did get a grade 5 Artemis, and I was working on unlocking the engineers. It's interesting how much harder the Odyssey engineers are to unlock than the Horizons ones, though I suppose it makes sense because when it comes to engineering your ship, you have to engineer every ship individually unless you're just transferring modules between them, whereas with your suit, you can just engineer one suit and then you're sort of done forever. There's no need to like keep coming back to re-engineer your suits unless you change up your configuration often. But yeah, I didn't end up getting all of the upgrades I wanted. I did get the night vision upgrade though, so maybe at some point we'll find a use for that. A nice little Mars-like. It's not an Earth-like, it's a Mars-like. See if there's any biologicals here. If there are biologicals, we might go for a landing, but if there aren't, then we'll probably just go ahead and move on, and we'll get to Rendezvous Point.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan.
Got lava.
complete.
We got some geologicals. We got lava spouts, fumaroles, vents. Okay, we got some geologicals. Interesting. I'll probably go ahead and move on to our next system. Alright, I'm not, Oh no, I am supercharged. Okay. Good job. A few seconds ago, me, for supercharging the frame shift drive. I really wish they would fix this, like, visual bug when you're close to the galaxy center where, like, the stars show up in, like, a cube on the screen. They show up at their proper density in, like, one little section, and then everywhere else is much more sparse. I wish they would fix that bug, but I mean, hey, we're getting new ships, so can't complain about Frontier too much.
System
Charge
scan
here.
complete.
Okay, system doesn't seem to be terribly valuable.
Warning,
That's okay, though.
frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
With a double dip of shame.
Warning,
Star.
frameshift drive operating beyond beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Might see how many jumps do we have left? Let's see if we want to. Okay, we got 31 jumps left. I guess I'll keep going on the Neutron Highway at least for now. We might switch to a more relaxed route soon, but at least for now, let's stick on.
4, 3, 2,
on the Neutron Highway.
1, engage.
And hey, since there's not a lot going on, I might turn on distant radio. I just gotta make sure that gotta make sure that is safe to stream. I think it is.
System scan
Distant
complete.
radio. Come on, I had the site. I had the link at one point. I think it's on the Distant World site, maybe. Distant radio, there we go. I confirm that this is we're allowed to stream this. Is it in the FAQ? Oh man, this is my. I mean, I made the stream even more boring and trying to make it less boring. Well. Whatever. I guess we'll forego the distant radio for now, since I can't confirm that it's stream safe. That's alright. We got the nice Elite Dangerous soundtrack to keep us company out in deep space. I've always liked games like this where you can just turn your brain off and cruise.
Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Galaxy's never quite felt so small as it does flying a Caspian with the Neutron Highway. It's just really easy to get across now, which is cool. You know, I like that they're opening up the galaxy to colonization and all that stuff. You know, we've been exploring it for years. So maybe it's time for the galaxy to evolve a little bit, become more populous.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Really should have thought up more of a plan for this stream. When I started this endeavor, I knew I was going to be, on my own this time, and I thought up some, stream ideas to maybe make the stream a little more interesting, so it's not just me sitting in silence the whole time. And and then, the first 2 weeks, the first stream and then the one before this one, those ended up being plenty interesting thanks to the kickoff and the Death Planet. But this stream is a lot more laid back. I don't know. Do people like this? Or should I figure out something to spice it up? Let's see if we can maybe find some cool. See if we can find some cool planets once we get closer to our destination.
Complete.
I do want to get to. Where we're going
Frameshift drive
at some point, but
beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I don't know if anyone can hear that in the background. We got our pigeon playing with his bell. My wife and I have a pigeon. They make great pets, though our man is a little bit grumpy. He's a grumpy man, and he's been rattling his bell. He loves things to rattle. There he goes again. Although it seems like the voice isolate is keeping out, so maybe you can't hear that. I don't know. How was everybody's week? My week was okay.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
See if the let's see how many jumps it would be if I just used the built-in plotter. So see 7th. Oh man, we're I was hoping we were going to be going a little faster than this, because I've been wasting some time. Not quite kept up to pace with what I was doing before stream. Let's see, 77 jumps. Yeah, that's a little rough. But hey, maybe we'll see some more interesting systems on the way. I don't mind if the stream goes a little long. Much rather have a more interesting play session. I made it to my goal to stream about an hour every week, but hey, if the first stream is 2 hours, maybe if things end up going long, it might not be the end of the world, but just want to find something interesting to scan.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
So far, we just have another neutron star, which I suppose makes sense,
Warning,
since we're
frameshift drive
relying on the jet con so
beyond
much.
safety limits.
Oh man, I'm gonna go for a third dip. Neutron star? Come on, give me a break.
Warning, frameshift
There we
drive
go.
operating beyond safety
Get
limits.
a little bit more juice.
Frameshift drive charging.
And maybe if we're using the in-game plotter like this, maybe we'll get some more fuel while we're on our way.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
man, where are we jumping to now? Looks like a red giant. These are so boring. I hate those. So you can't scoop from them. Can't get come and boost off them. They're just big red dot in the sky. Boring. Estimated system value 3,000 credits. This thing isn't worth anything.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bet that would be like a, you know, in a spacefaring civilization. I bet that would be, you know, something that people would argue about. It's like, oh man, you know, those people who like to live near red giants
3, 2,
must like it in the dark.
1, engage.
Red, dim, dark. You know, I was thinking the other day when I was doing some jumps off stream. I was thinking, it's like, man, you know, if the World of Elite Dangerous was real, you know, it's like part of me was thinking, it's like, oh man, you know, the prospect of, you know, crossing the galaxy must be so daunting. You know, if you were a real spaceship pilot with a frameshift drive, but you know, the more I think about it, it's like, well, maybe crossing the galaxy takes a few hours, but, you know, driving across the country takes a few hours, so, you know, maybe we all have to look forward to a future where we go on a road trip. Road trip in our spaceship. That's what I forgot to bring. I forgot to bring some snacks for my guy. I don't think the Caspian has the coffee maker on it. Not that I drink coffee, but it's cute that some of the ships have a little coffee maker. And, some fuel. Some fuel. Another low-value system. Nothing real interesting so far. Maybe this next one. Oh, that'll be our new refrain. It'll be like, oh man, the next system will be better. Next system will be exciting.
Ready to engage.
That's the trouble with exploration. Sometimes you find something cool, and sometimes it's just a whole lot of nothing. Just rocks and ice balls. Okay, come on, give me a high estimated value here.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, we got 17 bodies. Okay. Not bad. My EDMC isn't updating. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, maximum value only 24k? Dang. That's rough.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Might as well, I guess. Let's go from let's use the galaxy plotter again. I don't want to do 70 jumps. Yeah, the system name is long. Go to Rendezvous Point. I didn't know this system existed. It's kind of rare you see like actual named systems this far out. Unable to find route. Okay, well, I guess that makes that decision.
Drive charging.
Guess we're taking it the long way around, boys. Jumping through empty space.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh man, we got one of those purple things. Those purple stars. Need to give every. I know what we can do. We can give every system we jump to like a star rating.
System
You know, like
scan complete.
how much would I like to vacation here? And the system's gonna be a 1 star. It's just a purple.
Frameshift drive
Just a purple
charging.
blob and nothing else. This system gets a 1 star review on Yelp. Do not visit here. It's super boring.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay, we're on our way to a nice main sequence star. It's at least better than something you can't scoop from. Like scoopable stars, that's for sure. So that, you know, it bumps this up to a 2-star at least already. Let's see. Nah, not super high value. It's got some bodies. I don't know, I feel like this is a good middle of the road system. Maybe this should be our 3-star. Our sort of baseline.
Disengaged.
For what system gets a 3-star rating, 3-star review. Should keep a catalog of all the systems in Elite Dangerous that I've visited, give each of them a review. You know, so that way if you're traveling the galaxy, you can check my system reviews. Is this system worth visiting? No, it's not. None of the systems we've been at so far have been worth visiting. Sort of a neutron desert at the moment. Okay, so this one has some bodies, but I don't know. I guess this one's a 2-star. Don't like the main star, but at least it's got some planets. I mean that, you know, it's like between a 1 and a 2-star. It's like a 1.5-star review for the system. Don't need to bother visiting.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay, we're on our way to a better star again. Moving on to a better place. Let's see what we got this time. Nice main sequence star, I like it.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, 7 planets. Not high value though. Just plain old star system, middle of the road.
Fuel scoop
3 stars.
disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
3 out of 5. Ah man, another one of these. Boring. I think you see so many of these just out in the black. Well, I guess since the galaxy is based on real astronomical data, I guess I can't complain too much. Gotta file a complaint with the makers of reality. Oh, man, no value again. Such a shame. Such a shame.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, and I'm not even skipping to just the neutron stars now, and I feel like we're getting a worse selection of systems now that we're off the Spanish plotter.
4, 3, 2.
I mean, obviously, you know, I expected we would get a longer route, but you know, okay, better star. Seems to be sort of alternating. You know, good quality fuel scoopable star versus a boring pink ball of gas. Do we have planets though? That's the question. And do those planets have value? Okay, 11 planets. Not much value though. Credits. I wonder how they calculate the maximum system value. I should look at the code.
Fuel scoop
Look at the code for this plugin and see how they do it.
Charging.
I'm assuming that's factoring in like any possible biological signals, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Blyui pre CCI.
2, 1, engage.
We got here. Yep. We keep alternating. Got boring pink balls of gas, and then we got, you know, nice scoopable star, but you know, nothing really interesting so far. Just a whole lot of nothing. Boring planets, boring stars. Okay, what do we got here? Still not great. I'm looking for those high payout systems, you know. If it's high payout, if it has something interesting to look at. Though I guess I haven't been DSS scanning, or I haven't been full spectrum scanning, so I guess I don't know if there's anything cool to look at. Just been breezing on by, but that's just because I want to get to the rendezvous point by the end of the stream.
Engage.
If we see a system that's a little bit higher value, yeah, we'll stop and scan. Oh, yep, again, alternating. Good stars and bad stars. None of them with lucrative planets yet, though. Oh yeah, what nice, like me a nice bright main sequence star. That's good. Good star. I've been missing my reviews. Okay, we got a nice higher value system here. I'm liking this. Give this a 4-star at least. 4-star review at least. Got 33 planets. Lots to discover. Is this the first discovery? It doesn't seem like it, but let's see. It might be. Might be a first discovery. Okay. So I guess let's do our full spectrum scan. Let's see what we can find here. See what this system has to offer. Finally, something worth looking at. Ice ball. Okay. Gotta have at least a few of them. Ringed ice ball. It doesn't really look like an ice ball, but it says it's an ice ball. Let's see. Oh, that's just a signal. Some gas giants. Okay. It's a gas giant. Ooh, that looks a lot like Saturn. I mean, not like a lot like Saturn, but it looks like kind of like a mix between Jupiter and Saturn, I guess. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, ice ball. Ice ball. Another ice ball. What is this? It doesn't say. Okay, ice body, yeah. More ice balls. Okay, we got a high metal content. Alrighty. We might check this one out. Okay, geological. Got geological features, no biologicals, but that's alright. No features. Okay, high metal content, no features. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what we can find in these little clusters here. Okay, high metal content, geological features, cool. Cool. Hard to argue with that. High metal content, no features. That's okay. Gas giant of some sort. Ooh, that's interesting. Nice little brown color. Oh man, it's got a nice red spot. Looks a lot like, or a brown spot, I guess. Looks a lot like Jupiter. It's neat. Oh, we got a bunch of planets around this one. Okay. Ice ball. And more icy bodies. Yeah. Icy body. Icy body. Icy body. No features on any of them. I mean, a planet's a planet, you know. Can't complain too much about finding a planet. Okay, we got some geological features. Looking for those high-paying biologicals, though. Let's see. Geologics. Geological. Okay. Not bad. We're making some money. Look at that that number go up on the market connector. That's good. I'd love to see it. Making some money. Making some money. And see, where are the rest of this planets? Signal. Yeah, it's a belt. Oh yeah, here we go. We got another gas giant here. Probably with some more ice balls and stuff around it. Ooh, nice purple one. Like those. Like those. Ice ball. Ice ball. No. I'm debating whether I should give this system like 3.5 stars, 4 stars. See, it's like I want to rate this 4-star because it's a nice star. It's got a nice star and it's got a good payout, but it's just lots of these boring ice planets. Oh well. We continue on. I guess I'll settle on a 3.5 star review. You can come visit here if you like icy bodies. And got some good gas giants too, though. And a couple high metal contents. Good payout.
4,
Good
3,
payout.
2, 1, engage.
I guess I don't have a whole lot of context for what a good payout is. I see all these people posting on Reddit. It's like, oh, 6 billion credits from exobiology, and it's like I've done a little bit of exobiology. I never got that much. Ooh, okay. It is a boring. That's just a pink ball of gas, but it's kind of interesting. Like 2.5 stars on that one. Yeah. An interesting little pattern of spots on it.
Charging.
Jumps we have to go. Ah, 64 jumps. Not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I think I'll give Spanch another try once we get into this system. See if we can get that jump count down a little bit. So I'd love to make it to Rendezvous Point before the hour mark. Okay, we got another boring, 1 star. Boring, not scoopable. Low payout. Okay, fly, OE, pre, IM, A27. Okay, we're going to Rendezvous Point. Calculate. Okay. Got a route this time. Let's see. How many jumps is it going to say? Show. We got, okay, 19 jumps. That's a lot better. That is a lot better.
Cannot comply.
Oh, wait, I was putting in our starting system as the system we're going to. Or the system we're going to, I put in as the starting system. Oh well, it's 1 jump. That's fine.
Frameshift drive
I guess
charging.
we'll go from here. I like the ability of this plugin to automatically copy the next jump to your clipboard. That's real nice. I never really experimented with the market connector before today, so David, if you're watching this, good job. Good job on the ED market connector. Okay. Got here. Just another boring system. 1 star. Alright, let me clear our hopefully this is a neutron I'm going to. I'm gonna clear the existing route.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, this should be a nice neutron star. You can get back on the highway. We pulled aside, spent some time on the side streets. Nice little area, but it's time we continue on the road trip. Time to get back on the highway. Oh wait, is this not a neutron star? Where are you taking me? Okay. Okay, well we can get some fuel here though.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, ooh, got potentially high value here too. This is worth scanning. Wait, don't overheat sitting in the Corona while I do this. Okay, we got a good number of bodies here. Yeah. Good number of bodies. Okay, got some ice balls. Yawn. Yawn. Metal content. Okay, no features though. High metal content, no features. Got some more high metal content. This is looking to be a good system. Good system so far. Another gas giant.
Fuel scooping complete.
We love to see it. Okay, scan all the ice balls around here. Real logic. Gas giant, okay. Thing. Logic. Geologic. Lots of geological signals. Much in the way of biologicals, but oh, we got some biologicals. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Okay, we got a potentially good payout in this one. Geologic. Geologic. Yeah, I'd welcome a break of pace, you know. It's okay if it takes us a little longer to get to rendezvous point, right? Okay. Let's keep that in the back of our minds. Let's move away from the star here so we can see it. But we got some good possible 10 million in those biologicals, potentially. Let's see what else we can find. It's a first discovery. We love to see it. Love to see it. Come on, have some biological signals. Nope. Nope. Ooh, got some more. Got some more biological signals. Nice. 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 We're definitely going to be... This might be a 5-star system, to be honest. This might be a 5-star review. This is great. We're going to get some biological signals. We're going to get some first map. We're going to get some first footballs. We'd love to see it. Love to see it. Can scan this now. There we go. Okay. Get the gas giant. It's the last gas giant. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 planets so far that have biological signals on them. Fortunately, they're not high metal content, but, you know, take what you can get. Beggars can't be choosers. We've been having such a poor yield today in terms of valuable systems. Yeah, this system's getting a 5-star review. Definitely.
System scan
Definitely visit
complete.
here if you're ever in the neighborhood. Okay, let's see, which planet? Which planet do you want to go to? 9H. Okay. Is this the one that had the, let's see, 9H. Biological features. Cool. Well, that's where we're headed then. see what this planet has to offer. Caught in the gravity well. My super cruise navigation needs some work, I guess. Oh, planet 9H. And if you look to your left, you'll spot this ball of ice that might make us a few million credits, and there's nothing else interesting about it. And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all liners out there. This stream is in the top 1% of all streams out there. Don't verify it, don't fact check that, just assume that it's true. Got here. What are we working with?
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay, we got some
Surface
bacterium.
scan complete.
Lenticula. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's see if we can go find some bacterium, I suppose. Oh man, I forget, it's the light or the dark patch you're supposed to go. I think it's the dark patches you're supposed to go to. It's been a while since I've been Exobio. I haven't done it since I made that trip to Colonia and back in Diamondback. I think it's the dark spots you're meant to go for. Well, I'll aim for in here and see if we can find anything. And we'll lament the fact that the Caspian is so hard to land.
Orbital flight
But,
engaged.
oh, it is difficult to land. It is great on the approach, I'll tell you that much. Great on the approach. And come in. Engines blazing here. For those bacterium signals. Okay. Slow down. Alright. Okay. Ooh, there's a something. Lenticula, potentially? Again, I'm not a real expert on exit bio. But let's set down over here. Give these guys a scan. How about it? Give this a scan. Let's see if it'll actually let us land. There we go. Okay. Finally, something to take a look at. First footfall confirmed. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Let's get this. Okay, got one. Go a ways away. There seems to be a lot around here though, so not too worried. Just go on foot, just for the excitement of it all. For the excitement of it all. We're walking on a distant world. Hey! Finally delivering on what these streams promise. We got some distant worlds here. Because now we actually have legs. Distant Worlds 2, we didn't have legs. We were surgically glued, surgically attached to our chairs, unable to leave them. we have legs. And we can walk around. Okay, this is close to the 500 meter, but we're not quite there. That's okay. Probably should have, hindsight, I probably should have just taken my ship, but oh well. It is what it is. And now that we hit the 500 meter, there's nothing. Come on. Lenticula. Maybe those over there will be in range. I mean, out of range, I guess. These guys over here. Yeah. That'll be good. We head back to the ship. Once we see some on the horizon. As promised. Distant world. Right, sample. Ready? I see some on the horizon. Okay, yeah, there's some over there. Those probably aren't far enough, but maybe. Oh, these guys over here probably are. Yeah. Then well, ship's still there. Good. I don't like when the ship leaves. makes me nervous. Makes me nervous that I won't be able to get it back. I mean, I know you can get it back, but I think I had one experience where like the ship was trying to auto land itself after I recalled it, and it just crashed, and died. Though that was back when you could log into non-horizons and get back into orbit that way. I don't need to call a taxi and be like, hey, will somebody come pick me up? Hopefully these guys will be outside the 500 meter radius, so it doesn't look like they will be. Might have to go to the next batch over. Potentially. Well, maybe. This one might just be far enough. Just be far enough. Cool. Thank you. All right. Let's head back to the ship. Let's see if we can spot any bacterium, shall we? I think we shall. Bacterium. Are they supposed to be like near craters and stuff? I forget how you're supposed to find them. Next time, we're taking the SRV. I forgot about the 500 meter requirement, and that's, you know, makes it a bit more of a walk, a bit more of a hike. Not that I mind too much. Just grateful to have legs. Grateful to be able to walk around on the surface of an alien world. Yeah. We'll hop in the ship. We'll see if we can head near the rim of a crater and look for some bacterium. Get another nice payday out of that. Paint job's looking a little rough already, but I wear that as a badge of honor. I love the paint job mechanic in Elite Dangerous because there's no way to make your paint dirty except by actually flying around in your ship. You know, no way to fake it. Just gotta live it. Alright, let's board. Let's go look for some biological signals, shall we? For some bacterium. Bacterium. It's supposed to be near craters, right? So let's see if we can spot. Oh, it's like a crater over there. Hard to tell.
Cannot comply.
Maybe we'll super cruise a bit.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Let's... come to a stop here. If we can. Some nice craters for us. Let's see if you have any bacterium to offer, shall we? I'm gonna remind myself. I think I know what they look like. Yeah. Here. Dark smudge. Lots of mushrooms. Anything so far? I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. Oh, wait, is that? No. No, it's just a dark spot. But that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. If they, you know, I'm not finding any, I'll just move on to the next planet. Find something that's a little easier to spot. Yeah, there's lots of dark patches here. That's the problem. Hard to tell what's what. Okay, well, let's move on to the next system. The next planet, I mean. So let's see, 10C. Planet 10C. Huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, 10C. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Moving right along.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see. You have biological for us. Yeah, I'll just go for the Fonticula again. Because the bacterium are just so hard to spot. And they pay the same, so. Alrighty. Let's give this guy a scan. This one I'm more excited for. Let's see what we got to see what we got to look for here.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay, there we
Surface
go.
scan complete.
Fonticula. Let's go find some more weird looking plants. Or mushrooms or whatever they are. And we'll probably move on to the next system after that. Got some nice little lines there. That's cool.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, let's put down right over here. Right over here. Oh man, it's always so scary coming in for a landing on the Caspian. But okay, let's sit down over here. We'll get it. We'll use our SRV this time. So we don't.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Don't have to walk around too much. Caspian, man. So hard to land, even when it tells you you can land. Okay. A little bit of a rough landing there, but don't worry about that. Just, let's get us some biological signals, shall we?
Low gravity warning.
Love us a low gravity warning. Alright. Come on. Okay.
Drive assist off.
Yeah. First footfall confirmed. Love it. Love it, love it. This way, I suppose. Yeah, right this way. That old slippery scarab. This SRV sucks so much, but I want to save my scorpions. Save my scorpions for when I really need them. This isn't too bad. This is not too bad. I brought with me 2 scarabs and 2 scorpions. It's because I want the options, you know. Okay, let's get this over here. That should be in our 500 meters. Or I guess out of our 500 meters. Sample. Cool, cool. Let's move. Let's go this way. Let's do a little bit of like a triangle. Road's getting kind of bumpy here. Woo! Whee! Whee! These guys over here should be in our outside of our bubble. Stop.
Drive assist off.
Cool. Okay, that's probably it for this system. I think we'll call it there, and we'll move on to the next system. On to the next system. Okay, we're gonna ramp off this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Whee! There we go. Didn't even take any hull damage. Didn't use much fuel. And right on the spot. There we go. Okay, next up we're going to Flyui Pre VJX D2-113. What an exciting name. What an exciting name. Alrighty. I'll just high wake on out of here, shall we?
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. Finally back on the Neutron Highway after scanning some biological signals, and we're aiming to get to Rendezvous Point before the stream ends.
Warning, frameshift drive operating
Beyond safety limits.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Right. How many more jumps do we have left? Let's see here. We got, okay, we got 16 more jumps.
Cannot comply.
Oh yeah, and we've been,
Cannot comply.
What? Oh. Yeah, and we've been giving systems ratings. So I guess any system with a neutron star, I'll give at least a 2-star rating, because, you know, neutron stars are great, but it's not exactly enough to make a system. I don't know, I think, you know, I guess they're kind of boring, because you see tons of them on the Neutron Highway. I guess, yeah, I'll give sort of a default rating of 2 stars for the neutron systems. Maybe 1 if it's the ones with the super thin jet cone. Yeah, maybe we'll rate them by how easy the jet cone is to scoop from. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice 2-star. Maybe it has some planets, we'll give it more. Okay, it's got some planets. Got some planets. Yeah, we'll give this like a 2.5 stars. This is our Yelp review of the system in case you're ever, you know, in this part of the galaxy. Come on, let's get out of that jet cone. Okay. Just moving right along. If we see an interesting system with some good planets, we'll stop there, but if not, that's okay too. And we'll just keep cruising along till we get to Rendezvous Point, and we'll end the stream when we get there. Yeah. As I explained at the start of the stream, we're taking the journey from last week's waypoint to this week's waypoint. just on the neutron highway. We didn't take the carrier.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety
Okay, yeah,
limits.
this system gets a 2-star. It's just the neutron, you know, so it's not like a boring like red dwarf, you know. It's not as bad as that, but it's, you know, there's not a whole lot to see. It's like you kind of, you know, once you've seen a neutron star, you know, they're cool, but they're, you know, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, you know. So not enough on its own to make it a good system. I feel like to be a good system, it needs to have a good star and some good planets, preferably some high-value planets with lots of biological signals. The system we were at a couple minutes ago, that was a 5-star. Had some good planets and a good star. Okay, yeah. See, this isn't the thinnest jet cone ever, but it's kind of thin. Yeah, prefer a nice thick jet cone. This one maybe gets like a 1.5 star. 1.5 stars, yeah, because it doesn't really have planets either.
Safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay, we're still at 96%. That's not bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
It'll never cease to throw me for a loop when I see like, oh, you know, I'm just casually making a 422 light year jump. Crazy. Just a casual 422 light years. No biggie. Ooh, that's a good neutron star. That's the kind of neutron star we like to see.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond.
Okay, it's got some planets. Okay, let's I'll give this a 3-star. 3-star system. Not bad. Not bad.
Beyond safety limits.
You know, nothing special, but it's you know, it's not bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. How many more jumps? How many more jumps do we got? We got 12 more. 12 more jumps. That was gonna be less than that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Engage. 12 more jumps to the rendezvous point. Remember the rendezvous point. Let's see, and there's a specific spot we're supposed to touch down. We'll end the stream there once we get to the rendezvous point. This is a good neutron star. Ooh, we got some planets. Okay. Okay, I'll check out some planets.
Frameshift drive
I'll give the system a scan.
safety limits.
Ooh, they're really far away though. Okay,
Frameshift drive
I'm reserving my rating until I see how good these planets are. Man. Okay, we got some high metal contents. Got some high metal contents. Okay. No features. Let's see if we can find some biological signals. If it's a biological signal, that'll make this a pretty great system. If we can find some biological signals. And if not, that's okay too. Because it's got a neutron star and that makes it useful. It's not just a good-for-nothing red dwarf system, you know what I mean? I can be racist against stars, right? Stars don't have feelings. Oh god, I shouldn't make jokes like that. I shouldn't make jokes like that. Oh, people are gonna take that out of context. I mean, stars, the astronomical phenomenon. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to whether there's biologicals or not. I don't think there were, though. I don't think there were. Any more bodies for us to look at? Well, I know there are, but where are they is the question. There they are. Okay. Okay. I believe I've seen at least. Got a couple more shots. A biological signal? Nope. Nope. Just a rocky body left.
System
Nope.
scan
Okay.
complete.
We'll give this system 4 stars. It's got some decent planets, but you know, not a super big payout. So we'll give this system a 4-star review.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's got a neutron star, which is good, and it's got some decent planets, but you know, it's fine. It'd be kind of dark though. Though the light of a neutron star is pretty pretty if you're close to it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Pretty. Okay. This is an okay neutron star. This one's kind of on the thin side.
System scan complete.
Yeah. This is just sort of a 2-star system. Not gonna lie. It's not totally useless. You know, like 1.5 or 2 stars, honestly. It's not totally useless because it is a neutron star, but
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
it's not that great.
Frameshift
This is the kind of place you just
supercharged.
pass through. You know, you just pass through here. When you're traveling the neutron highway. You don't come here. You know, it's like, you know, if you're on vacation, it's like this will never be your destination. It'll just be somewhere you travel through on your way to get to your destination.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So close, I can almost taste it. Well, it's probably actually not that close. It's probably still a few thousand light years away. Which is by no means close. So, I don't know why I said that. That a couple thousand light years is quite far. Okay, we got some planets here. Might have forgotten to rate the last system. Oh well. This might be a 2.5,
Frameshift
potentially.
drive operating
If we got some good
beyond safety
planets,
limits.
maybe.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
I'll give this a 2.5 stars. 2.5 star review.
Frameshift drive charging.
You know, it's like so many of these systems, it's like, I know I'm giving out all these low ratings, but it's like, so many of the systems are just nothing, you know? And I appreciate that they're there, you know, it's great having a whole galaxy's worth of stars, but it's, you know, some of the systems are just not really any reason to ever come there. And, you know, it's hard to give it a good rating when there's just no reason to go there. And, you know, some systems are good, but, you know, they're, compared to all of the stars in the galaxy, the good systems are, you know, the systems that are fun to visit, you know, those are relatively few and far between. This is a good neutron star. Yeah, I'll give this a 2.5.
Warning. Frameshift drive
2.5
operating
stars.
beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
You know, not great, not terrible. Alrighty.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, entering Arcadian Stream. Let's see, we have 8 more jumps. 8 more jumps to the rendezvous point.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hey. Another pretty run-of-the-mill neutron. No planets. Give it a 2. Ooh, it is the first discovery, though. Okay, 2.5. 2.5, it's first discovery. That's very selfish of me. It's 2.5 just because I discovered it, but
Operating beyond
yeah.
safety limits.
give it a 2.5. It's
Frameshift
unbiased.
drive supercharged.
And none of this remotely matters, so it's okay for me to be a biased reviewer of star systems when this is completely unimportant. So I feel fine
Frameshift
having
drive charging.
ethical conflicts in my star rating system. In fact, I think it's funnier if it's quite arbitrary.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Almost there. Almost there. So we'll get to rendezvous point. We'll set down. I don't think I'll set down on a fleet carrier. I'll just set down on a planet, you know.
System scan.
Trying to get through the rest of Distant Worlds.
Frameshift drive operating beyond
Okay, another
safety
first discovery.
limits.
I'll give this
Frameshift drive
another
supercharged.
2.5. So I got some first discoveries out of it. Yeah. So we'll go to rendezvous point. We'll set down. I've been trying to do Distant Worlds without relying on carriers. So we're gonna try to be self-sufficient and not use the carriers.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Not that there's anything wrong with using the carriers. I've always found that, this is probably a discussion topic for another time, but I just feel like carriers can be annoying. They just tend to clog up systems. It's like you go to a system, you have to turn off showing fleet carriers in your system map because they're just everywhere. I'll give this system a 3-star, by the way,
Warning.
because it's got a
Operating
cool neutron star and a
safety limits.
normal star right next to each other. And since it's a first
Warning.
discovery,
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I might
Frameshift drive supercharged.
actually give this one a scan. Okay, we got some high metal content worlds. That's good. That's good. Alrighty, alrighty. I'm listening. I'm listening. Our high metal content. Where are you at? Where are you hiding? There we go. There's one of them. Nice. No features, but hard to argue with a first discovery high metal content. Let's find the other one. Somewhere out there. There's one more. That's it. Is it? Be like, yeah, AB, but it. Oh. Okay, that's not a scan. Just oh, there it is. Okay.
System scan complete.
Nice. Okay. Give this a nice 3.5 star review. Not bad. Not bad.
Frameshift
Just a
drive
couple more
charging.
jumps till we get to where we're going. Jump on board.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Woo! Nice bright neutron star. Love to see it. We love those. And some planets. Okay. I'll give this a
Warning. Frameshift
3-star.
drive operating
3-star review.
beyond safety limits.
We like a nice, easy neutron star.
Frameshift drive
Easy to scoop
supercharged.
from. It's a little bit psychedelic. Though I guess if you have, if you're photosensitive or something, I guess it could be a bad thing. So, but
Frameshift drive
know.
charging.
could be a fun thing to have a freaky neutron star like that.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Nice thin trail. Thin jet cone, we don't like those. There's lots of planets though. Okay, maybe this'll... And it's a first discovery. Okay. Okay, maybe this system won't be so bad after all. Maybe this system won't be too bad. Let's give this a scan and see what we can see. See if we can find some good quality planets. Okay, so far so good. Seeing promising signs, just by the spectrum. Nice gas giant. Okay, why am I still in the jet cone? I should not still be in the jet cone. Okay. Some good first discoveries here. Okay, no features. Hoping for some biologicals. Hoping for some biological signals. So far not finding any, but these aren't, not a bad selection of planets. Not a bad selection. Give this system probably a, give it a 4, I guess. It's got some high metal contents, and even though the neutron star is kinda lame, it's, you know, it's a good system otherwise. So I'll give it like a, I guess I'll give it a 4-star. Yeah, I'll give it a 4-star review. I think that's fair. Not that fairness matters at all in this context, but yeah. Okay. Nice. Metal content. Rockies. Oh god. 11 left. Still got some good chances. Right. Lots of them around here, okay. Nope. Nope. Water world. Like those. I like a water world. Like me a good water world. If only we could land on them. If only we could land on them.
System scan complete.
Okay. Good system. Good system overall. Give that a 4-star. 4-star review.
Frameshift drive charging.
Decent neutron star. Not bad, not bad. Okay, got some planets. Got some planets, okay. Start this system off at like a 2.5. 2.5 stars.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
That 2.5-star system.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think we should be able to make it with the fuel we have. Should be possible.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Got left. I don't think many. Okay, yeah, we're on 17 and 19, so just 1 or 2 more. Just 1 or 2 more jumps to the rendezvous point. Woo! Okay. That's a cool system. That's... Oh, we got some bodies, too?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift
Give that a
drive
5-star. I love me a freaky neutron next to a main sequence. That's great. And it's time for our final jump
Frameshift drive
to
charging.
Rendezvous Point, which obviously gets 5 stars because it's named and it's a Distant Worlds waypoint. So it's obviously amazing. And yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Finally making it to our destination. Let me see if there's any specific place we're supposed to set down. Okay, yeah, there's a planet we're supposed to go to. Alright. Oh, and there's some people here. Hello, people. Hello, fellow humans. Hello, fellow humans. Good to be among people again. Okay. What? A discovery? No way. Tons of people have been here. No way. Maybe that symbol doesn't mean what I think it does. I thought that meant it was a first discovery, but I guess not. Because there's no way I'm getting first discovery in this system. I'm gonna have to check my system map after this, because I guess I thought that when it said astronomical discoveries made, I thought that meant that was a first discovery, but there's no way that that's true. There is no way that that's true, considering how the system is hopping with people. I mean, I will do my scans, you know, but not expecting to make much money off of them. Let's see. We can see. Let's see.
Fuel scooping complete.
Move away from the star. Just find those last couple of bodies. Oh, there's some.
System scan complete.
Alright. Check out our system map. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, there's no way that I'm first discovery on any of these. Yeah, no, okay. I guess that just doesn't mean what I think it does. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna go to, let's see, what was it? Planet 3C. Yeah, that's where all the obviously, just look where all the carriers are. Let's see, I wonder if there's like a marker, nav for where the landing spot is, or if I just have to go by coordinates. Coordinates suck. But we gotta make it to the rendezvous point. That's the whole point of the stream. guess we're gonna go by coordinates. Okay. Negative 80.91 by negative 12.9. 9 by negative 12.9. Okay. Love to see it. We have to find the right coordinates. It's so frustrating. Okay, wait, there's a low wake. Maybe I can just go to that. That's probably where I'm trying to go. Thank you, other players, for providing me a low wake to navigate to. Could be.
Orbital flight engaged.
No, this isn't the right spot. Okay. Okay, let's get ourselves oriented here. So we're gonna go to negative 80. Let's see, so get oriented. Okay, so this way. Okay, so not that way. Not that way we want to be going. All the way to negative 12. Yeah. Let's move a little bit more this way. Just want to get that number up to 80. Like 120 degrees, something like that. Ooh! Someone flew on by. 80.91, I think it's 12.90. Oh, I missed it. We're right past it. We're right on past it. This is pretty close. Come on. And the server is doing server things. Yes, I can't blame them. There's a lot of people here. So, how's everyone's day? So, let's make our way to the actual point. Oh, don't want to be on that. I want to be going. this way. We'll put 9063. Okay. And then 80.91. There they are. There's the people. Hello, people. Please do not gank me. I know it's against the rules, but it's not going to stop people. Hello, people. We've made it to the rendezvous point. That's called Rendezvous Point. Amazing.
Landing gear deployed.
Set down. And that'll be the day. A crate over there. I don't think I've seen a crate non-phantom on this expedition so far. Classic Anaconda. There we go. Alright. Well, that is week 2 of Distant Worlds. Thank you all for watching, everyone who did.